The execution-style killing of a mother of three near her home has seared the community's consciousness. ALANA Bernard, 28, was gunned down on February 11th in Corinth, leaving loved ones in mourning and her three children motherless. The tragedy has prompted an outpouring of grief and disbelief. Venus Rastaman Cherry, president of Rise St. Lucia, a local non-profit, spoke with HTS producer Stanley Lucian about the devastating loss of someone he knew.
For you, someone you knew for maybe all of your life and lived in the vicinity, your neighborhood, and you having to experience this person die literally before you. And tell us about that experience, first of all.
Well, it's very traumatic. It made me feel really helpless, because when I got there and I saw this young lady on the ground, bleeding through her nostrils and her mouth, practically choking on her blood, there's nothing I can do. All I could do is get on the phone and call emergency personnel, call the police to let them know what I'm witnessing, as onlookers came to see what we could do. But you can't touch her, you can't move her, because you're not a medical professional. You don't know what's the best thing to do except to just call for help and to just watch this person take her last breath. While standing there, you could hear her children screaming from her home, which was literally a minute away, and as the rest of her family came pouring from the neighborhood, because they all live next to each other in that vicinity, and to just see the screams and hear everybody, it's really traumatic. And it's sad that we live in a world today where women are preyed on this way. Women are violated and abused constantly and murdered, like cold-blooded murder.
The brutal attack on the mother of three has sparked outrage and sorrow, with many struggling to comprehend what could have led to such a dastardly act.
You try to wonder what really goes into the mind and the heart of an individual to know you can drive up to someone and just take their life this way and go on your merry way and probably sleep like a baby. Who do we blame? Like, who do we lay blame on? Myself, can I do more? You, Stanley, can you do more? The government, the priest, the pastor, the parents? We blame all those people and we ask ourselves, what about the individual doing it? Do they not have a mind? Do they not have a conscience? Do they not think? Do they not feel? If their family is murdered that way, do they not suffer? Do they not feel the pain that I feel seeing a stranger? Someone I just know, I know a family, and I'm hurting that way. Do they not feel?
For the president of Rise St. Lucia, the actions of the perpetrators are unfathomable.
I'm trying to think of the time frame between where you started before you got to this young lady to take her life. At what point did you think to yourself, this is right on every level? At what point did you tell yourself, I'm doing this? Like, at no point did you tell yourself, no, let me turn away, and who was with you? At no point did you all counsel each other? Because again, sometimes your strength is your friend. Sometimes alone you don't do this, but you have the strength, you have the backings of your friends and the support. And so these people are just as responsible as you that pulled the trigger.
Yeah.
And it's just sad. This is a young lady in her 20s.
I understand the mother came by?
Yes, the mother came, oh my God. The mother came by carrying the baby. We're about maybe between 8 to 11 months old. A very tiny baby. And to witness this woman walk up and realize that's her daughter lying there, dead. And you could tell she couldn't believe it. She was in shock. She was expecting her to get up, just wake up there. Like, what do you mean walk? Who that do you that? Who was following you? Did you see who? Like, it was the shock of it all, of a parent. What can you say to a mom like that?
Rise St. Lucia is a non-profit organization that advocates for youth, mobilizes funds, and creates linkages to uplift the marginalized and vulnerable. Cherry shared with Lucian how the brutal act has fueled his advocacy efforts, recounting his family's own search for justice.
I saw my mom die unhappy. My brother was shot and killed in 2017. No justice up to now. no justice. And my mother died unhappy, Stanley. Like, no matter what you did, no matter birthday celebrate, it's a different level of sadness that nothing can take away. And to know she died and my brother never got justice, it haunts me today. And then to witness this young lady take her last breath like that, I know I have to do a lot more. I have to do a lot more.
The Royal St. Lucia Police Force has urged anyone with information on the murder of 28-year-old Alana Bernard to contact the Crozet Police Station at 456-3830 or contact the nearest police station. Alternatively, anonymous tips can be provided by dialing 555, the crime hotline, or by utilizing the RSLPF crime hotline application, which is available in the Google Play Store.